We'll now be going over the code for the arm. So we're going to be using a robot arm that's in this function where the two motors are in mirror to each other and the arm is in between them. The first thing to do in ROBOTC now is to create the motors. And so we'll just say arm right and arm left. Then we're going to just set them, the motor type, to the previous ones. And now we're going to go over which sides to reverse. So going back to SketchUp, we gonna see that it's very similar to the previous video, where we had to inverse the wheels. So for this motor over here, when we want to set positive values, it'll go clockwise, and so the arm would move in this fashion. Right? But when we go over to this wheel, this motor over here, and we do the same positive values, you'll realize that the arm actually goes in the opposite direction of the other motor, meaning that if we were to apply this to both wheels, both motors, the arm wouldn't move at all because the motors would be spinning in actually opposite directions. In order to decide which side to invert, we see when we have positive values, we want the arm to actually spin upwards in this position, meaning that the right motor is actually fine because positive values make the arm go upwards, and the left motor is the one that needs to be reversed because it's going downwards, and so we choose reversed here. And now we just have to scroll down to the bottom to edit on top of the old wheel code that we did. So we write the code similar to before, where we say motor, and then we say the name of the motor that we put in the motor and sensor setup. Let's compile it first to get the name. Ignore those errors, they will be fixed right when we're done. And so we named it arm right, and so we call that motor command, and then we set it equal to our controller. And so we set it to the same one as the same channel, but what we do differently is we use the words XMRT to signify that we want it on the second controller. So the second controller is going to have it being used for that joystick channel, and the XMRT shows the difference between the first and second controller. And so because we want both motors to be controlled by the same channel, we also put the left arm motor on the same channel. So it's the exact same code for the left arm motor because we want both of them to be controlled by that one channel so the arm moves all at once. And so we just name it channel 3 and XMRT. And we can just recompile the program now, and we see that there are no errors.